looking like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, as per usual. So I'm going to hold my hands up and say it's been a while since my last video, but there is an excuse for that. I have been working my little tushy off every single day for the last, I don't even know how long. I have forgotten what the outside looks like, I have lost all contact with human beings, and so YouTube has kind of been on the shelf. But I have finally got an evening off to myself, and rather than chilling out and recovering and turning back into a normal human being, I realised that I needed to film a video. Of course! So this video is going to be my first ever Q&A video. It's all very exciting, isn't it? I really have wanted to film one of these for ages, but I was under the impression that if I asked people to ask me questions, nobody would, because I just assumed that people would rather poke themselves in the eye than ask me a question. But I posted a picture on Instagram saying, leave me some questions if there's anything you'd like to ask me, and loads of people commented a question. So that was a bit of a result, and it's time for a Q&A video. Ding ding. I just kind of picked questions at random. There was a few like duplicate questions and stuff. So sorry if I don't answer you this time, but maybe I will next time. Maybe this will be a thing for me. I always love a thing. So question number 1 is, what made you start YouTube videos? So basically, like back in May time, I needed a bit of a summer project to fill a pretty empty few months after graduating university, and I'd been going through one of those horrible dark times in your life when all you do is stay up till 3 AM watching YouTube videos. So it was a fairly natural progression for me, I guess. And it turned out well! Look at all the friends we've made. Name 5 YouTubers in your subscription box. Okay, Mac in hand, I am going to go through my subscription box and just shout out anyone that I'm particularly loving at the moment. The Another Girl's Life, that is my little old mate Mary. She is probably the funniest human being I've ever met in my entire life. Clothes Encounter, I found her the other day, and she is the most exponentially cool person I've ever seen in my life, and I kind of want to be her. Phase Fix, because I'm kind of like in love with her hair. I'm all for a girl with a good fringe, fully support the fringe scene. I Covet Thee, she's probably like my favourite beauty guru. And oh my god, Joshua Fox. Okay, I picked this guy for YouTuber of the Week last week, and obviously just to give me an excuse to sit and watch all of his videos, and he is so funny. He's basically a celebrity stalker. He just stalks basically all my favourite people, like One Direction, McFly, The Vamps, all kind of people like that, and he is amazing. If you weren't working in teen journalism, what kind of job would you be doing now? I sat and thought about this question before while I was like sifting through them, and I entered some kind of black hole of confusion. Like, I literally had no idea what I would be doing. To be fair, I kind of stumbled into journalism. I literally just had a brainwave one day and was like, I quite like writing and I quite like famous people, so I think they'd go quite well together. So as far as a different job goes, I have no idea. To be honest, another question I had was, what is your dream job? And my dream job is to be an author, and I'll let you in on a little secret here. Not many people know this, but I have a book written, and I'm kind of just like I'm not literally sitting on it, but it's on my laptop and I'm trying to decide what on earth to do with it. But I think it might be my New Year's resolution to try and put it out there somehow. If anyone knows what you do with a book, then please let me know. Where is your favourite place to shop for clothes? I just like shop everywhere and then find stuff that I like. I don't know, probably just the usuals. Topshop, Primark, Urban Outfitters, when I win the lottery. I really like ASOS these days, just because online shopping is just wonderful, because it feels like you're not actually spending money. Then one day all these things appear. If your next meal was your last, what would you have? This question is my hell. Whoever asked this, you know how to send my brain into overdrive. I've been thinking about this for hours on end, and I cannot decide. If you paid me £1 million to decide right now, I still wouldn't be able to. I think I'd probably choose pizza, but that seems so rubbish. That seems just like the worst decision ever. Maybe some kind of like delicious street food, but like a mixture of all different, but maybe they wouldn't go together. Do you ever get bored of making videos, or do you enjoy it? I don't get bored of making videos, I really enjoy making videos. I get bored of the editing sometimes because I get bored of looking at this, but I'm finding it increasingly difficult because, let's be honest, I am a bit be dealing with fashion videos, and I'm a bit at makeup to be dealing with beauty videos. So what do I do? Can I just sit for an hour and talk about Doritos and quavers? If anyone would like to see a crisp video, I'm all over that. Your most used makeup item. When it comes to makeup, I like to keep my look fairly similar, but I like to change up the products. So I don't particularly have like a most used one, I don't think. The longevity of an item probably goes to Bourjois Healthy Mix, because I've been using that for years now and I have it on right now, so it's still a fave. But I would say my most commonly used items are my Real Techniques brushes, because I just find them so easy to use, and believe the hype, man, they're amazing. Who is your celebrity crush? Come on people, we know this by now. My heart belongs to Leonardo DiCaprio. I know a lot of girls go for Romeo and Juliet up to Titanic period Leo, but I'm all about 39-year-old Leo who wears flat caps and puffer jackets. I will love him when he's like 70. What did you get in your GCSEs? 7 A stars and 3 A's. The A's were in maths and science because my brain don't do that. Do you prefer fashion or makeup? Makeup. I don't really do fashion. This is about as fashionable as it gets right now. A collar over a shirt. I put this on and thought I looked really fancy. Eyes for toes or toes for eyes? Definitely eyes for toes, because nobody wants toes on their face. And also, if you like walked around in flip-flops all the time, you'd be able to see the world from two perspectives, which would be quite cool. It would be like you were like an ant's perspective, like looking at things. I don't know. What is your favourite Disney movie? This is so hard. My favourite Pixar is the original Toy Story, because I think that might be like my favourite film of all time. As far as like the princesses go, I was always a bit of a Pocahontas girl, and also a bit of a Cinderella girl, but she's kind of lame now. I think I just like the mice. Gus Gus. Happy birthday. God. If you had to choose one makeup brand to wear for the rest of your life, what would it be? Maybe Bourjois, just so I could have my foundation, because I've never found a foundation quite like it. Favourite member of One Direction? In capital letters. This changes on a daily basis, probably just depending on who's done the funniest stuff recently. Through the whole snake debacle, I was all about Liam Payne. But at the moment, I'm kind of going through the classic cliche Harry Styles thing, mainly because he's been wearing white shirts a lot, and that does strange things to me. If you could have any animal for a pet, what would it be? Hands down, I would choose a sloth. They're probably my favourite animal, and I think I am one, put in a human body by accident. I just think they would be like the nicest, most affectionate pet to have, because they just sit on you here, and then they just wrap their little 3 claws around you and just be like, Either a sloth or some kind of wolf. Do you have any pets? Yes. She's going to hate me for this. Look, Flo, look at the camera. Someone ain't happy. So at the risk of sounding like some kind of dodgy game show host, that's all the questions we have time for today, folks. It was really fun. I really enjoyed answering your questions. Hopefully you found this vaguely entertaining. So if you did, then can we have one of these in the house? Thanks. These get weirder every time I make a video. Also, next month, I am scared to commit to this because it's going to take over my life, but December is going to be the month of the YouTube video, and there's going to be a lot going on my channel. I don't want to quite explain what, but I will tell you that it's not Vlogmas because my life isn't exciting enough. But it's something along those lines, let's say. So hopefully the first one of those will be up fairly soon. Hopefully the 1st of December if I get moving. And I'm hoping it's generally going to be quite awesome. So I will talk to you guys very soon. Catch you on the flip flop. Have a nice evening. Bye!